one of the things that I find so hard getting out of prison after doing 25, almost 25, is that most people gonna expect you to still be the person you was or the person they want you to be. I can't say the person I was because I was never no street nigga. True story. But my family, my whole family, they in the streets. I wasn't a street nigga. You know, I was a cornball nerd kid, and who followed after my family to try and provide for my family, but I was never a street nigga. They won't expect you to be what their ideal of you is, you know what I mean? The ideal that they have of you, the image that they have of you, you know? Some family, when I first got out, tried to push the pack on me, which I'm not confessing to that. Yeah, but some family tried to push the pack on me, and because they heard I was in doing things in jail and whatnot. Some of my family, the ones that were, they pushed me to go harder into church. Some pushed me harder to go to work. Like, hey, it's time to hit the ground running to get this money up, secure the bag and whatnot. I say this, in those times, you actually have to pace yourself. I'm gonna say one of the things that they didn't have wrong when they released you, or the parole board, one of the things they didn't have wrong when they said these words, was take your time and don't focus wholeheartedly on relationships. And they said it's not just in a romantic, like man and female, they talking about your family also. You have to take that time to find you, like find where you fit in, to find where, find your pace. Because your feet could be running a mile a minute, but your mind is way back there. You know what I mean? Your mind is at a stoplight. Your mind going squirrel, that type stuff. One of the things that you have to protect your peace. That's the biggest thing. Because your family ain't gonna give you that peace. The world is not gonna give you that peace. You have to find your peace in the moments that you have, unless you can find them. Your females they're not gonna give you that peace. Whoever you love, who you're dealing with, they're not gonna give you that. Everybody's gonna expect you to be the peace that fit in their life. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be them fitting in your life, because you the piece that was left in the box. We're gonna say prison in the box. You the piece that was left in the box while they were building up the picture, the puzzle. They had their life, they built their life together. They know how their life running out here. So when you come out here, you're the piece that have to fit into your family, how everything's rolling when it's rotation for them. But they have a picture that they already have, and they need you to fit that picture to make the picture work. You know what I mean? The female that you deal with, she already got her life running. Whatever it is that she doing, she already got it going. If she chooses you to be in her life, she already got in her head how she want you to be in her life, so you can fit that picture. You know what I mean? That image. Just society, like, everybody, and the parole board also, they got the idea of like how they want you to move. Some of them already got in their head you coming back. Like I was told when I walked out the gate that I see you back in, what that nigga say? I see you back in a few months. It's been a few years I've been out now, you know what I mean? And I'm consistently going in the right direction. I can't go back to the box, you know what I mean? And it's not the fact that I'm trying to fit nobody's picture or anything like that. I'm slowly pacing. I do know that I have to work, get money. I know I have to take these steps to be a member of society, but I don't have to rush it, And there's times where I work nonstop, and I work nonstop, and I work nonstop, and I look up, my weekend gone, because I honestly don't have a pause in my nonstop. Friday come, I'm here working. Saturday come, sleep a little bit, get up. It's always something to do. Sunday come, it's church, family time. There's really no pause. I'm gonna be honest. When Saturday come and I'm at 12 between 12 and 3, I'm being conscious of the fact that Sunday here I gotta go to church and stuff, and Monday right around the corner. You know what I mean? So there's no pause. I would say this to people that's just getting out here: like, don't try and fit into nobody else's picture. Don't try and force them into your picture either. Just take your time. Like, create your own picture. And if they fit, if those pieces go together, if you can take your puzzle and put that puzzle next to a whole nother big picture, and it look good together, make that work. But you trying to fit into somebody else's life, it's not gonna do anything, but it's gonna hurt you in the long run. Because the moment that you don't fit into their life, they're gonna find another piece that will. And because you are, you went through whatever you went through, and you came out here trying to fit into now you're the piece that's just sitting around. You're that piece that's on the ground, and everybody like, where does that go? You know what I mean? You lost. Now you're trying to go from picture to picture. You're trying to fit in. Take your time, build your own picture, build your own brand, build your own you. Take your own time. Find your peace, find your moments. You know what I mean? Everything else is going to come to you. I will say that to anybody that's just getting out of prison. The one thing that they tell that they're not wrong about: get out here, take your time. Don't chase these females. Don't even chase the money, because the money gonna come to you. One thing that I come to realize being in prison and out here, money is so easy to make. We out here killing each other for it. We out here stealing. We out here selling our body. We are selling our soul for this money. And guess what? All we do is give it away. We give it away. We doing all this stuff for this money that we're literally going to pass on to somebody else. Now I understand you work, you eat. But all the other stuff, the things that we're doing, corrupting ourselves and degrading ourselves to get these dollars just to give it away, for what? So I can buy some diamond earrings that people going to look at and say, oh, them nice earrings. Somebody going to want to take, you know what I mean? Or a chain that somebody's going to want to take, or a car. So all this stuff that niggas is doing, they doing it to be seen, to be validated. These females, they doing it to be seen, to be validated. Most niggas do this stuff to get females. We sell our soul and corrupt ourselves to get these females. When the right female is going to want you and love you for who you are on the inside, for what you value. Now some females, they gonna get you. They gonna take what you can give them. You might validate them as a person. You might validate their soul. You might be all the good that they need in their life. But because they're so not used to having a good nigga that fit in their picture, or how they look back what the puzzle was from the beginning. You know what I mean? And they're gonna look and they're gonna say, oh, I got me a good nigga. But they so used to being dog, they so used to being idiot on, they so used to all of that they're going they inside. If they're not a healed person, they gonna corrupt the relationship. I mean, we do that when we get out of prison. We're so used to, people leaving us, abandoning us, taking from us, stealing from us, just making us feel like this, or making us feel like we're not seen, or anything like that. And we self-sabotage our own relationships. You know what I mean? So I say that to say, don't try and fit into your family life, the idea they have of you. Don't try and live the image that somebody else have of you. Get out here. Don't get out here and try and shine and be seen. Sit back. How they teach us in prison. You sit back, you watch, you peep the scene, then you slowly make your move. When you go to knock these females, you don't go straight in as soon as she come in there like, hey, how's it going? Move the pack. No. You sit back, talk to her, you get to know her personal life. You get to find out the reason why she working here. Is she trying to make this a career? You know what I mean? Why would she choose this as a career? Eventually, you're going to come to learn that this woman needs some money. She's working for the money. And you're going to offer her 10 times what she's making doing her regular job. You know what I mean? I said to say, I'm using that as an example for being patient with your own life. Being patient with your own life. Building your own picture. You know what I mean? Living your own picture. And I'm going to say this. Find something positive to focus on. Don't focus on these females. Don't focus on this money. Don't focus on these streets. Don't focus on traveling. Don't focus on none of that. Focus on you and God. Because once you follow God's steps, and I know some of y'all like, oh man, I don't want to hear this God talk all this. I used to be like that. I grew up in church. I'm still like that. I felt like it was forced down my throat. Pause, no diddy. I felt like that, I was forced into the church at a young age, and it was just like, you know what I mean? But once I got out, I didn't even when I got out, because before I got out, I started practicing these steps. It's a place called Embark, organization called Embark, spiritual led, and they took those steps with you, and they honestly help you. Like when you in there, they help you. When you get out here, they help you. They help you with your finances. They help you adjust to this society. They help you with your spirituality. Now, some of the people, you know what I mean, on the corrupt side, Paul, I don't know that nigga last name, but Paul, that nigga is now Chris Money, dead set. Like, that lady is 100%. And she's gonna be for you and about you. This is Embark. Columbus. Go to Columbus, look up Embark. You could Google Embark, you know what I mean? But take your time, take those steps. Build you, focus on your spirituality, because God ain't gonna lead you astray. And I'm honest to God telling you that when you focus on God, don't look at the money gonna come. I swear on everything. You focus on God, the money gonna come. When you focus on God, you're gonna find that woman that's meant for you, because she's gonna be for you and about you. And when you focus on God, you're gonna learn who you are as a man, and then that woman's gonna follow you. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to lead and be a man, and that woman's gonna follow you. That woman's gonna follow you. The kids gonna follow you. The people that's around you gonna gravitate to you and follow you. You know what I mean? You're gonna be Moses. You're gonna be King David. You're gonna be all the great leaders in the Bible. And I know some of y'all, again, some of y'all don't want to hear this Bible talk, but I'm telling you what's real. I'm telling you what's real because I'm going through it. You know what I mean? I got out, had the drug money, it was taken from me. And I look at that as God saying, nigga, I took you from there not to bring that with you. I took you from there so I can build you back up. I can build you how you need to be. I can build you to where you clean and you're able to not look over your shoulder. You don't have to worry about, the police and all this other stuff. Or niggas looking at you trying to take from you. I had the chains, I had the earrings and the chains and stuff taken from me. I had the cars taken from me. I had money, it was taken from me. You know what I mean? But I look at it as God saying, hey, push that to the side. Come with me, follow me, I'm going to teach you better. I'm not just going to save your soul. I'm going to build everything for you that you need and that you want. I got a great woman, a great home, great job. Am I rich? No. Am I rich in spirit? I am. I'm wealthy. I'm getting all my stuff together, you know what I mean? And I'm going to be rich financially. But when I'm rich, y'all going to be rich. When the people of God, y'all going to be rich. The people that's with me, my family, y'all going to be rich. You know what I mean? My church, I'm going to get back to my church. I work hard for the people I love, but mostly for myself. I follow God, and when I follow God, because it go God, man, wife, children, everybody else. You know what I mean? That path, follow that path, and I swear you can't lose. Stay blessed.